leggy frog we're crocheting today has the same body pattern with this bunny and the tiny chick, so if you haven't watched them, make sure to check them out. The only difference is that the leggy frog has this color changing method, so if you're not familiar with it, this can be a bit tricky. So if you want to crochet the easier version, make sure to watch this bunny and the little chickens tutorial, then come back and try this leggy frog. Now let's start off by making a magic ring. Hold the yarn like this, then wrap it around your 2 fingers. Put your thumb on the X, wrap it till the other end and hold it like this. Now insert your hook and pull the second one to the front and twist it. Then yarn over and pull through the loop, and now you got a magic ring. Now remove the ring from your fingers and hold it like this. And let's make the first round. We will make a single crochet. So insert your hook into the magic ring, then yarn under and pull up. Now you got 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through those 2 loops and you made 1 single crochet. For round 1, you will have to make a total of 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Now we finished making 6 single crochets, so pull this tail to close the ring. Then after that, let's start round 2. For the pattern of round 2, we will make single crochet increase in every stitch. So now we're going to make the first single crochet for round 2. So find the first single crochet and insert your hook like this. So here you will see the upside down V, and it is correct. So to start round 2, make the first single crochet in the first stitch. And this is the starting stitch of round 2, so put a stitch marker on that stitch. To make the single crochet increase, we will have to make 2 single crochets in every stitch. So I will make 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. So this becomes an increase stitch. Also in the next stitch, you will have to make 2 single crochets together, so it will become an increase stitch. Here 1 single crochet and the second one in the same stitch, so 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. So to complete round 2, repeat making 2 single crochets in every stitch and you will get a total of 12 single crochets. After making 12 single crochets, I'm at the starting point of round 2, so remove the stitch marker to start round 3. For round 3, make the first single crochet in the first stitch. Then after that, put a stitch marker because this is the starting point of round 3. And according to the pattern, we will make 1 single crochet and then an increase stitch next. So now I finished making 1 single crochet. So in this second stitch, I will make an increase stitch. So you will have to make 2 single crochets together in this stitch. So I repeated the pattern for 1 time, 1 single crochet and an increase stitch. And I will repeat this pattern again. So I'm making 1 single crochet and then an increase stitch in this next stitch. 1 and 2. So I repeated the pattern for 2 times, and to finish round 3, you will have to repeat it for a total of 6 times, which is making 1 single crochet and an increase stitch next. When you reach the stitch marker, you will get a total of 18 stitches. Now I finished round 3, and to start round 4, remove the stitch marker. And for round 4, we will make 18 single crochets, which is making 1 single crochet in each and every stitch with no increases. So now I made the first stitch of round 4 and I put a stitch marker. Then continue making one single crochet in each and every stitch until you reach the stitch marker, and you will get a total of 18 single crochets. For round 5, we will do color changing using green yarn and white yarn, and in the pattern you can see the words G and W, which stands for green and white. For the starting pattern of round 5, we will make 6 single crochets using green yarn. So just normally crochet 6 single crochets using green yarn, and at the 6th stitch we will change the color to white. Now I'm making the 5th single crochet, and for the next one, insert your hook and pull the yarn and stop there because we will change the color. So grab your white yarn and make a slip knot. To make a slip knot, wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers, then hold it like this and pull the yarn through the loop like this, and now you got a slip knot. You can adjust the size of it by pulling the yarn. Now attach the loop to the hook and pull it through these 2 loops, and this is how we change the yarn. And according to the pattern, we will make back loop only 6 single crochets using white yarn. So for the back loop only, we don't insert our hook like this, we will just insert into the back loop of the stitch. So here, this back loop only, and make a single crochet. Also into the next stitch, insert your hook into the back loop and make a single crochet. You will have to make a total of 6 back loop only single crochets using white yarn. Now I'm making the 3rd one. This is the 4th one. Now I'm making the 5th one. And for the next one, I will change the color to green. So insert your hook into the next back loop, then pull the yarn and stop there. Now grab your green yarn and yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, and now I change the yarn to green. And according to the pattern, you will have to make 6 single crochets using green yarn. For this, just make normal single crochets. For round 5, there are 18 stitches. And now let's continue round 6. Remove the stitch marker and make the first single crochet. Then don't forget to put the stitch marker back. And according to the pattern, we will make 1 single crochet and a decrease stitch. Now I finished making 1 single crochet, so let's make a decrease stitch. So normally we insert our hook like this, but for the decrease stitch, insert your hook into the front loop and also into the next front loop, so 2 front loops like this. Then pull the yarn and pull through the front loops, then make a single crochet like this, and this becomes a decrease stitch. And let's repeat the pattern again. Make 1 single crochet and insert your hook into 2 front loops, then pull the yarn, and we will change the color, so stop here, grab your white yarn and yarn over and pull through these 2 loops. Now let's repeat the pattern. 1 single crochet and a decrease stitch, insert your hook into the next 2 front loops and make a decrease stitch. Repeat the pattern again, 1 single crochet and a decrease stitch, but while you're making this one, we will change the color to green. So this is how the color changing method works. Then after that, make 1 single crochet and a decrease stitch, and please repeat this pattern for 2 times. For round 6, there are 12 stitches. Before moving on to the next round, you can insert the safety eyes here like this, just beside the white stitches, but I will add those eyes later. Now let's continue round 7. Make the first single crochet of round 7, and according to the pattern, we will make 1 single crochet and an increased stitch for 2 times with green yarn. Now I'm making the increased stitch, which is making 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and I will repeat the pattern again. 1 single crochet and then an increased stitch next, but while making the second one, you will have to change the color to white. So here, like this. Then using white yarn, you will have to make 1 single crochet and then an increased stitch next. So 1 single crochet and here an increased stitch, making 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and repeat this pattern again. 1 single crochet and an increased stitch next, but while making the increased stitch, you will have to change the color. So at the second stitch, change the color to green. So grab the green yarn, then yarn over and pull through the loops, and now you change the green yarn. Then using the green yarn, repeat the pattern, make 1 single crochet and an increased stitch in the next stitch. 1 and 2. And also in this stitch, make 1 single crochet and an increased stitch. For round 7, there will be a total of 18 stitches. To start round 8, remove the stitch marker. This time the pattern is 2 single crochet and an increased stitch. Now I made 1 single crochet, and I will make 1 single crochet in the second stitch. Then I will make an increased stitch in the third stitch. Then repeat the pattern again, make 2 single crochets and an increased stitch in the third stitch. Here 1 and 2, and in this third stitch, make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. But while making the second one, you will have to change the color to white yarn. So grab your white yarn and change to white, and over and pull through. Then using the white yarn, repeat the pattern, 2 single crochets and an increased stitch next for 2 times. Here 1, 2, then in this third stitch, make an increased stitch. Then repeat the pattern again. 1, 2, and in this third stitch, make an increased stitch. So here 1 and 2. But for the second stitch, you will have to change color to green. And using the green yarn, repeat the pattern, 2 single crochets and an increased stitch next for 2 times, and you will get a total of 24 stitches. So this is how the frog is looking so far. For this round 9 and 10, you will have to repeat the same pattern, which is making 8 single crochets with green yarn, 8 single crochets with white yarn, and 8 single crochets with green yarn. So now I'm making 8 single crochets using green yarn, but at the 8th stitch you will have to change the color to white. Now I'm at the 8th stitch, so change the color to white. Then using white yarn, make 8 single crochets. While you're making the 8th stitch, change the color to green and then continue the pattern by making 8 single crochets using the green yarn. Also for round 10, repeat the same pattern, 8 single crochets with green, 8 single crochets with white, and 8 single crochets with green. Now let's stitch round 11. Let's make the first single crochet, and according to the pattern we will make 2 single crochets and a decrease stitch. Now I made the first single crochet, so I will have to make another one in the second stitch. Now I make 2 single crochets, then after that make a decrease stitch. Insert your hook into the 2 front loops and make a single crochet like this. Then repeat the pattern, 2 single crochets and a decrease stitch. And while you're making the decrease stitch, you will have to change the color to white. Here, pull the yarn and stop here, then grab the white yarn and yarn over and pull through these 2 loops, then you change to white yarn. Then after that, repeat the same pattern, 2 single crochets and a decrease stitch for 2 times. Now I will repeat the pattern for another time. So make 2 single crochets and a decrease stitch, and while you're making this decrease stitch, you will have to change the color to green. So insert your hook into the 2 front loops, pull the yarn and stop there, then grab your green yarn over and pull through these 2 loops, and now continue crocheting with the green yarn. Just repeat the same pattern, 2 single crochets and a decrease stitch. Please repeat the pattern for 2 times. And for this round, you will get a total of 18 stitches. Before starting round 12, cut the white yarn because we're gonna work with green yarn only. And if you haven't inserted the eyes, you can put them now. For the eyes, I used 5mm size eyes. After inserting the eyes, you can see how cute the frog is. Now let's continue round 12. For round 12, we will make 1 single crochet and a decrease stitch next, and we will repeat the pattern for 6 times, and you will get a total of 12 single crochets. So here, make 1 single crochet, and then after that, make a decrease stitch. Insert your hook into the 2 front loops, then pull the yarn and pull up, then make a single crochet. Just continue the pattern, 1 single crochet and a decrease stitch using the green yarn until you reach the stitch marker. Before starting the last round, fill inside the body with fiber fillings. And for this last round, we will just make decrease stitch. So for this time, insert your hook and pull the yarn. And also insert your hook into the next stitch and pull the yarn, and you got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and you made a decrease stitch. So this is how I make the decrease stitch for this round. You can use the previous method by inserting your hook into the 2 front loops, but for this one I used this kind of stitch, but it's okay. All you have to do is just make 6 decrease stitches for this round. After making 6 decrease stitches, leave a long tail for sewing because we will have to sew this round. To sew this last round, grab your needle. Now go in and out of the stitches like this. And then pull the yarn so the last round will be closed. Now for the last step, secure the thread like this and hide it inside the body. Now we finished making the little frog's body, and now let's move on to making the arms and the legs. First, make a slip knot with green yarn. So for the arms and the legs, we will just attach the yarn onto the body and crochet the legs and the arms. So insert your hook into a stitch on the side like this. So in this stitch, I will crochet the arm. So attach the loop, attach the slip knot to the hook, and pull it through the stitch like this, and now it is attached. Then after that, make 12 chains. Yarn over and pull through, and you got 1 chain. Yarn over and pull through, this is the second chain. Continue making chains until you got a total of 12 chains. After making 12 chains, make a half double crochet into the third chain. So to make a half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the third chain, pull the yarn, and pull up, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. After that, make 2 chains and a slip stitch in the same stitch. Insert your hook, pull the yarn and pull through, and this is the slip stitch. Then after that, chain 1 and cut the yarn and weave in the ends. So for the leg, you will have to crochet the same pattern of the arm, and to make it, just insert your hook into a stitch at the bottom and attach the yarn and crochet the leg using the same pattern of the arm. After weaving in the ends, I use glue to glue these tails that you can see, which is really ugly. So I just glue like this to make it tidy. So this is how the cute leggy frog looks like. And now let's move on to making the clothes. Now let's crochet this cute dress. First, make a slip knot. Wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers. And then pull the yarn through the loop like this. Now you got a loop, and adjust the size of it by pulling the yarn. Then after that, make 25 chains, or make chains until it has the same width of the frog's body. After making the chains, you can check whether the chain strap can wrap around the frog's body or not. For me, I will undo 1 chain, and then after that, make a slip stitch in the first chain. Make sure that the strap is not twisted. Then insert your hook into the first chain and make a slip stitch. After that, make 2 chains and we will make 2 double crochets in each chain. To make a double crochet yarn over, insert your hook into the first chain, and I will put the tail of the slip knot on the hook because I want to weave in the ends while making the double crochets. So pull the yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Then repeat making 1 more double crochet in the same stitch. And now continue the pattern by making 2 double crochets in each chain. After repeating the pattern, the dress will look like this. Then to end this, make a slip stitch in the second chain of the 2 chains that you made in the beginning, or make a slip stitch in the first double crochet. Then after that, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Now let's add these little straps for the dress. So grab your stitch markers and put the stitch marker at the front of the white stitches. After putting the 2 stitch markers, make sure that the seam at the back is also in the middle. Then after that, make a slip knot and attach the yarn at 1 stitch marker. So here I will remove the stitch marker and insert your hook into that place and attach the yarn and make 9 chains. After making 9 chains, make a single crochet at the back, then turn your work and make 9 chains. After making 9 chains, make a slip stitch at the second stitched marker place. So remove the stitch marker and make a slip stitch there. Then chain 1 and cut the yarn. Don't forget to weave in the ends. Now the tiny dress is finished. Now let's crochet the overalls, and you will have to make this thing. So to make it, let's make a slip knot. Then after that, make 10 chains. After making 10 chains, make a slip stitch in the first chain, like this. Yarn over and pull through. Then after that, let's start round 1. Chain 1, and in each chain, make 1 single crochet. Insert your hook into the first chain, put the tail of the slip knot on the hook, and make a single crochet. In this way, we are crocheting a single crochet and also weaving in the ends. And don't forget to put a stitch marker on the first single crochet. Then after that, continue the pattern by making 1 single crochet in each chain. After making 10 single crochets, I'm at the start, so remove the stitch marker and make 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and this is the starting stitch of round 2, so put a stitch marker. And for round 2, you will just have to make 1 single crochet in each and every stitch, and you will get 10 single crochets. And also for round 3, make 1 single crochet in each and every stitch, and you will get like this. After round 3, chain 1 and cut the yarn, and make another one using the same pattern, but don't cut the yarn of the second one. Now let's continue round 4. In this round, we will join the 2 pieces using single crochet. So grab the first one and then insert your hook into any stitch you want. Here I will insert my hook here, and then I will make a single crochet. This is the first stitch of round 4, so put a stitch marker on that stitch. Then for round 4, we will make 10 single crochets on the first piece and 10 single crochets on the second piece, so there will be a total of 20 single crochets. For these overalls, the total number of the stitches doesn't really matter. After this round, we will do the increase stitch, so if you don't get 20 single crochets in this round, we can add more in another round. Now I'm at the start, so remove the stitch marker and let's continue round 5. For round 5, I will repeat the pattern of making 2 single crochets and an increase stitch in the third stitch. So here 2 single crochets and an increase stitch in the third stitch. And repeat this pattern around until you reach the stitch marker. Now I'm near the start and there are only 2 stitches left, and I can repeat the pattern, so I will make 1 single crochet each. If you think your overalls is still small, you can add 2 increased stitches. Then after that, for round 6 and 7, just make 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. Now I finished round 7 and I will put this on the frog, and then I will crochet the straps. Now let's crochet the straps and make a slip stitch in the next stitch. Then after that, make 9 chains. After making 9 chains, make a single crochet at the front. So here I make a single crochet. Then after that, continue making slip stitches until you reach the end of the white part. So when you reach the end of the white part, make 1 single crochet in the next stitch and then make 9 chains. Then after that, make a slip stitch at the back. And then chain one and cut the yarn. Don't forget to weave in the ends. So this is the end of the leggy frog tutorial. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give a big thumbs up and also click the subscribe button. And see you all in my next video. Bye bye!